Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for July 2022. Hope you guys have had a really great week. I am going to take a quick second, like I usually do, to remind everyone that this is a general reading. Now, in a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone, and that is very normal. Please check your other signs and placements if it's not resonating with you and see if those resonate better. Also keep in mind that in a monthly reading, it's a bit predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Scorpio for July? Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Right, well, let's try that again. Scorpio, energy of Scorpio. Okay, so you have a tower. The tower is the center of the read, and it is crossed by the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So there's a tower moment here that's been caused either by a lack of communication or something in this scenario here is blocked. But now keep in mind that a tower occurs, Scorpio, when things are not built on a very strong foundation. So you know, there's a blockage of some kind, whether it's in communication or just in the connection or in something else that's caused this tower. Let's see what's happened in the past that's led to this. Temperance. Sign of Sagittarius. But in the past, there's been a lot of patience for something, a lot of patience in a situation. And I also feel like you, in the past, gained your balance. You attempted to bring, and it looks like you did successfully bring your emotions into balance, and we're balancing out the spiritual and physical realms, putting a lot of work in. A lot of healing took place here in the past. So I'm not sure how that led to this tower. We'll have to see. Why is all this happening, Spirit? Sometimes when one person changes, it changes the dynamics drastically, and the other person, if they have not, you know, kept up or changed, it causes a tower. That may be what occurred here. Yeah, it's all happening because there's a decision. It's interesting because fellow water sign Pisces had a decision at the center of their reading. So this is all happening because there's a decision that's being made, possibly about taking a new direction, or it could be you know, choosing what direction to move as far as a person. We'll clarify it. Let's see what's on your mind. Some of you may have decided that there's just behavior that you're no longer willing to take as you've, you know, gone on a healing journey, and it's brought in a tower. The Hermit. So you're seeking answers. You're trying to figure everything out. You're deep in thought. You're trying to figure all of this out. You're trying to make wise decisions. I feel like for most of you, there's a blockage in communication. Let's see what's happening in July that you may not see coming. The Empress. Here we go. All right, so let me explain why I'm laughing a little bit. I was just telling some of the other signs that there has been, in the July readings, so much twin flame energy. I don't know if there's something going on in the twin flame community because I have not checked, but like almost every reading, there has been something to do with twin flame energy. Now, if you're not in a twin flame connection, just disregard it. You know, the reading is still with you and works for you because it's multi-layered. But for some of you, this is the Empress energy and possibly you coming into your power. But regardless, it's a good sign. Some of you may be pregnant, so be aware of that, because in this particular card, she is holding a baby. Okay, and if so, I feel like that could be a very special baby, because that is a light-filled baby. For others, though, there's just something new that is you're birthing, you're bringing forward something new. It could be a project, it could be a relationship. It's all about abundance, though, and this is a very fortuitous card for you to have in the month of July, because it's all about, you know, abundance and things, you know, really coming into abundance in July. It's also a card of self-worth. So definitely seeing your worth here. And it's because you've done this healing and this emotional balancing in the past. Let's see how you're showing up. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. I see Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius. Show me how Scorpio is showing up. Okay, we have Faith in reverse. So you're showing up as either not committing or dealing with a broken commitment or an ending of some sort. This could be the Tower moment. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Wow, okay. So the energy coming towards you is somebody who is wanting to take a risk with you. This is somebody that, yeah, they're willing to take a risk. They want to take a risk. They're willing to jump out there on that limb. They do match your energy somewhat from the past. If you notice, we have the same rainbow in both of these cards. So that's interesting. Yeah, but this is someone who wants a new beginning with you. Could be somebody new. Could be from the past. We'll see. But they're willing to take a risk. And they're willing to jump through hoops to get to have this risk with you. Or to take it. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. They're aware of the transformation that's been going on with you, and there's an innocence either with them or they see you as innocent. Okay, we have the Six of Coins. So Spirit's advice is to balance things out, make sure everything is an equal give and take, and to be generous. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. Four of Wands. Now that's the 1111 card for those of you who are in a twin flame connection, indicating that there's the door to unity is opening up. There's something about opening that door. For others of you, there's a long-term commitment or possibly marriage, and this is the beginning. This is the opening of that door that will lead to it. So, all right, bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins in the reverse. This is underlying energy, Scorpio, And it tells me that you are dealing with some kind of a loss here, and likely a lack of communication that I'm seeing in like 3 different areas. So let's and it could be too that there's something here that just failed to become more, and that may be this feeling of being blocked. So let's clarify. Why is the Tower here? All right, we have the 7 of Coins. So the Tower is here because of something that was invested in. Something that you invested in. You were very patient, you invested, and you were waiting. You were waiting to see what would happen. Yeah, but it was blocked. It didn't manifest. So even though you were patient and you invested, it was blocked. It's just not manifesting. For some of you, that's the entire a connection that is blocked. But for others, it's communication. Let's see, why is Temperance here in the past? Because I see you did a lot of healing. I also see that you were guided. You're very guided here, Scorpio. It's like you have like this spiritual protection that I'm seeing from the past. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, so you may have been dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there was anger. So I don't know if you had an anger issue or someone else did. Why is the Queen of Swords here in the reverse? Yeah, so there was anger. There was again, it's these kind of negative emotions that you had to heal from. So somebody who was angry, withholding love, a little bit controlling, kept an eye on you. I feel like shut down communications. They may have been a bit cutting, very controlling. And you've had to heal from this. You've had to heal from this. And then you invested in something here, though, that is blocked. You have a decision, so let's see what this decision is. I feel like you pulled back emotionally. You pulled back. You had a difficult time coming out of whatever this was. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So your decision has come about because there's been an ending. Now this ending is in your energy here too. And this decision has to do with an ending and communication. So it could have been an argument. This ending may have happened in an argument, because I do see this energy of somebody coming forward. They're speaking their truth, and then there's an ending. They may have been very harsh with the way they spoke it. It could have been an argument. And this is why all this is happening, because now it's led to a choice about taking a new direction. Let's see why the Hermit is here. Knight of Wands, reversed, King of Swords. It's that air sign energy again. I'm seeing a lot of air sign energy. You spend a lot of time thinking about whether they're an air sign or not. They're presenting as an air sign. You spend a lot of time thinking about this person. I do feel like this was a couple. You were a couple with this person. You no longer speak to this person. Yeah, this person may have been cutting, and you didn't know if they were going to be fair and, you know, like listen to what you had to say, or if they were going to be dismissive and cutting. You invested a lot into this connection, and then this breakup created the Tower, and now you're at a crossroads. I don't feel like you're communicating with this person. It didn't manifest the way you had hoped. And it looks like there was an argument and a breakup that led you to now deciding that you may be wanting to take a new direction in life. In July, you have the Empress. So let's look at the month of July. Show me July for Scorpio, please. Month of July for Scorpio. Okay. All right. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And there's the Emperor. The Emperor is reversed. We have the Hangman reversed. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. And the Three of Wands reversed. So, overall, there's going to be like possibly a new beginning. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be very prosperous. Some of you might be pregnant. And if so, I do think that you will find that out and you will communicate that in the month of July. But that's of course not for everybody. But I do think that overall, there's going to be a lot of prosperity for you. I think you're going to have something new is growing and developing. So I am seeing some form of communication. It's going to come about, it's going to start small, and then it's going to be a much bigger conversation. This is going to happen in the beginning of July. It's because somebody is kind of spying. Either you or them. Somebody's spying. They're looking at social media. They're looking at something. They're checking up on the other person. Basically, it might be you. It might be them. Or it could be both. But it's going to lead to a small communication, which will lead to a bigger discussion, and that's going to bring some clarity. It's going to be a truthful discussion. It is going to be truthful. And where there's been confusion, it's going to be clarified. There's going to be clarity. Now, it's not going to make you happy. The clarity is going to be about the unhappiness. It's going to be about the ending of this connection. I do see somewhere around the middle of the month you feeling very stuck, feeling like you just can't quite move forward, like things aren't, and you're unhappy about this. Feeling like this is, especially for those of you that are in a twin flame connection, you're gonna feel like you're just stuck and you can't, and that's this blockage here. It's because divine timing is at play and the timing is off. The timing is off because for those of you in a twin flame connection, the masculine energy is not ready. The masculine energy is unhappy and they are not ready at this time. So I see a feeling of being stuck sometime around the middle of the month, and a need to kind of take charge of the situation. You may be dealing with somebody, whether it's a twin flame connection or not, that again is very controlling. I've seen it in the past and I'm seeing it here. this person could become a bit controlling towards the middle to end of the month. And then I see like a light bulb goes off for you. It's taken a long time, but there's like this light bulb moment, like an epiphany that you get. And I see you no longer willing to wait. It's kind of like you're looking at things differently now. You're looking at this person, whether they are a divine masculine or they are, somebody that you have dated or you have been married to or whatever. You're going to look at them differently. This is going to happen about the 3rd or 4th week of July. At which point, I feel like you're going to give up on this waiting game. You're no longer going to be waiting, because I feel like you've been very hurt, Scorpio, and I feel like you're gonna say, okay, this person has really hurt me, and now I see them differently, and so I am feeling like this is not going to come about. This is not where my good fortune lies. This is not where things are going to be the best for me, and you start seeing this entirely differently. So you're going to get the communication, but it's not going to relieve the situation. Now let's look at your energy. Why do we have... See, I'm not alarmed by this, though. I know you guys are like, oh, great, that's a great read, But I'm not alarmed by it, because I see this other energy that's approaching you. And if it's not another energy, somebody's going to get a different perspective as well. This is a different energy, and this is a very good outcome. So let me look at your energy, because we see you dealing with this loss. We see you dealing with either a lack of commitment or an ended commitment, and I feel like it's an ended commitment. This connection has been blocked. All right, so we have the 8 of Coins reversed. We have the 7 of Wands reversed, and then we have the 8 of Swords. So yeah, it's not working. It's a connection here, a very strong connection, but it's not working. It's not working. You want to work it out. You want to overcome it. For some of you, there's a need to learn how to set boundaries, but you're feeling a bit trapped in this, because you want to work it out. It's not working out, and so you're up in your head about it a lot. And it's kind of keeping you, like you don't know what to do. You don't know how to make this work. You don't know how to work it out, even though you want to. Now, let's look at this energy that's approaching you. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Okay, we have the World. There's that Temperance again. Now that's what happened in the past, and that's healing. And then we have the 4 of Coins. So someone here, this energy wants, this is a sign of Sagittarius, by the way, but you have somebody that is wanting to take a risk with you. This person might live at a distance, or perhaps you meet them during travel, perhaps they're traveling. But this is somebody who is emotionally balanced, and I feel like this is somebody who craves stability, and they're going to be kind of holding on to you. This is also somebody that is emotionally, they're emotionally balanced, but they're also, remember I said their energy matches yours? I'm seeing that again. Their energy does match yours. So they may have ended something, and they're ready now to begin something new, and they want to take that risk with you. This is a different energy than the energy you've dealt with in the past. They're gonna be kind of holding on to you a little bit. But I'm not seeing them in your energy for some reason. So I don't know if they come in at the end of the month or what. Let's see why. Let's look at Spirit's advice. We got the 6 of coins. Now, Spirit's advice is to make sure that there's an even give and take. And I don't feel like you've had an even give and take, oh my goodness, with this other connection. All right, so the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so Spirit is saying if you want to see eye to eye with this person, if you want this strong connection, that you have to have this balance. You have to have firm boundaries. You have to be able to set boundaries. You have to have, make sure that they're giving as much as you're giving, that you're giving as much as they're giving. And you have to take the initiative to that. When you're unhappy is when you have to, at that point, make sure that the two of you are on the same page, that it's an equal exchange. There's also an indication here that you have the opportunity, you'll have a choice between two. You're going to have a choice between two. You'll have a choice between a soulmate, and there's a choice between a soulmate or a reconciliation. And I see that you're going to have to make the choice. And you're not happy about making the choice. So your guidance is to choose the person who is going to have an even give and take. And you're going to have to institute those boundaries. All right, let's look at your outcome. Okay, you have the 6 of Cups reversed. You have the 4 of Swords. And you have the Page of Cups reversed. Now you have the opportunity by the end of the month to open the door to a committed connection that could lead to marriage. For some of you, you will open the door to so ambiguous. I hate this when it happens this way. So if it's a twin flame connection, you have the opportunity to possibly open the door to coming together with that twin flame, because it is the 1111 card. You'll have to release a soulmate to do that, pulling back as far as your emotions and not communicating with that person. And I believe that this would be the soulmate, but I'm not. Yeah, it would have to be, because the person from the past is the Emperor. Now, for others of you, what I see is that you're going to leave the past behind. So if you're not in that twin flame connection, I see you leaving the past behind, no longer talking to that person, and, healing. And I feel like you will have pulled your emotions back. Your choice will be, I'm going to have to address that in a second. Your choice will be to release the past, and you'll open the door to a connection that's going to bring you the possibility of marriage and the commitment that you had desired with this other person. So essentially, if you're in a twin flame or deep soulmate connection, I feel like you will be choosing to go with that person. If you're not in that type of relationship, you'll choose to go with the new person who is ideally suited and matches your energy. I believe this card came out when I was pulling under Spirit's advice. This has to do with fear of taking that new beginning. So because I'm not positive where it goes, I'm going to put it to the side, but it has to do with the fear, and also fear of a new beginning. It's the same card, the Fool, as the energy approaching you. So that might be a little difficult. You might be fearing the energy that's approaching you, as well as fearing having a new beginning. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me that underlying energy, that you've been feeling a little bit stuck in this connection that never kind of moved into a higher level, and also stuck feeling a bit of loss. So I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to be making a choice that's going to take you out of that. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to pull from the oracles of the Power of Love, because honestly, we all just need a little bit more love right now, don't we? Oh, my goodness. This card is appropriate. So the card that you got is called Release. Let me find that. I'm going to read it directly from the book, and I'll hold the card up so that you can see it. All right, so your card is Release. It says, you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. The moment has arrived for you to truly usher in the healing power of love by letting go of all the illusions you've been holding on to that no longer serve your highest good. You now have the power to release the stagnant energy of old emotions and behaviors, such as shame, regret, and self-criticism, and to create a new space for love, self-acceptance, and forgiveness. You are an energetic being, and besides all the energy that you attract to you from within, an equal amount of energy is directed at you by external forces. You have no control over the intention behind this energy, but you do have control over whether you allow it into your space. Every day you walk through a minefield of energy, and you must be conscious of where you step. Nevertheless, as an empathic, sensitive being, you will at times unknowingly absorb these foreign energies. Over time, the toxicity builds up in your aura, and you can begin to feel exhausted, depressed, and unbalanced. Take the steps necessary to expel toxic energies from your space. Perform a ritual every time you bathe in which you envision a golden light washing away unwanted energy and releasing it to the healing powers of Mother Nature. You can only be effective as a beacon of love if you make the effort to keep your energy clear. When you constantly release the old and negative, you make room for the new and positive. And I think that's what this month is about for you. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Scorpio. If this has resonated with you at all, please subscribe to my channel. If you would, like and share the video. And if you want to drop a comment, please feel free. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.